The WWE Universe has been buzzing non-stop since cameras caught Roman Reigns and Zilla Fatu together, backstage at Monday Night Raw, a moment that has sent shockwaves through the wrestling world and reignited speculation about the future of the bloodline. For months, fans have been wondering when the tribal chief would return to Raw, and more importantly, who might stand with him when he does. But no one, not even the most seasoned WWE insiders, could have predicted that Reigns would be seen in private conversation with Zilla Fatu, the fast-rising young star and son of the late Umaga. The sighting didn't just raise eyebrows, it set social media ablaze and left everyone asking the same question. Is Zilla Fatu the next heir to the Bloodline dynasty? A surprise appearance that stunned the locker room. The moment reportedly occurred midway through Raw's broadcast, just before the main event. Sources inside the arena claim that Roman Reigns, who has been absent from WWE television for weeks following his brutal attack by Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, arrived quietly through a private entrance. No entourage, no security, just Reigns in his signature hoodie and gloves. WWE personnel were caught off guard by his sudden presence. One staff member described the atmosphere backstage as tense but electric. Everyone froze when they saw him walk in, the source shared. It's Roman Reigns. When he's in the building, you feel it. But what shocked everyone wasn't just his arrival. It was who was waiting for him. Zilla Fatu, the 29-year-old powerhouse and nephew of Reigns, was reportedly standing outside the Bloodline's old locker room area. Dressed in streetwear and sporting the signature Samoan tattoo sleeve reminiscent of his late father, Zilla looked both respectful and ready. The two men shook hands, a firm, deliberate gesture, before disappearing into a private room together. What was said? Behind closed doors. No cameras captured what happened inside that room, but several WWE staff members reported hearing raised voices and intense discussion. While no altercation took place, it's clear that whatever conversation went down between Roman and Zilla wasn't casual. Some insiders speculate that Reigns may be rebuilding the bloodline from the ground up, and Zilla Fatu could be the cornerstone of that new era. Others believe it could have been a simple family meeting, a passing of wisdom from the tribal chief to his younger relative. But given Reigns' reputation for strategic, calculated moves, most are convinced it was something far bigger. A veteran WWE producer, speaking on condition of anonymity, hinted that the encounter might have creative implications. Roman doesn't show up unannounced unless it's for something major. If he's talking to Zilla, it's not just family business, it's WWE business. Who is Zilla Fatu? For fans unfamiliar with Zilla, his story is as fascinating as it is inspiring. The son of the legendary Umaga, Zilla grew up surrounded by wrestling royalty. However, his journey hasn't been easy. After facing personal challenges and stepping away from the limelight for years, Zilla found redemption through training, discipline, and a renewed focus on carrying his family's legacy with pride. Making his debut on the independent circuit in 2022, Zilla Fatu quickly gained attention for his raw power, agility, and charisma, traits that clearly run deep in the Anoa'i bloodline. Fans have often remarked how eerily he resembles both Umaga and Roman in his in-ring intensity. His recent appearances at WWE tryouts and performance center sessions fueled rumors that his official signing was imminent, and this backstage meeting may have just confirmed those whispers. The Bloodline legacy, a family divided. For nearly 4 years, the Bloodline stood as the most dominant faction in all of WWE, a dynasty built on loyalty, power, and the unmatched leadership of Roman Reigns. Together, they redefined what dominance looked like in professional wrestling. The Usos captured tag team gold, Solo Sikoa emerged as a fierce enforcer, and Paul Heyman orchestrated every move like a master strategist. Every arena they entered felt like their kingdom, and every superstar who stepped in their path fell before them. But even the strongest empires eventually face cracks, and the Bloodline was no exception. Roman Reigns' recent absence from television has left an unmistakable void in WWE's landscape. The once unified family began to crumble from within, each member torn between loyalty and self-preservation. Jey Uso, once the heartbeat of the Bloodline, walked away after years of manipulation and emotional warfare. His decision to stand alone symbolized the beginning of the end, a painful reminder that even family bonds can't always survive the pursuit of power. Then came Jimmy Uso's betrayal, a moment that shocked fans around the world. In what many described as a Shakespearean twist, Jimmy's decision to turn on his own brother and later distance himself from Roman blurred the lines between right and wrong. No longer united, the Usos' conflict left the family legacy in shambles. To make matters worse, Solo Sikoa, the silent powerhouse of the group, began to act unpredictably. Once known for his cold obedience to Roman, Solo has recently displayed a streak of independence, a dangerous shift that suggests even the tribal chief's once iron grip is slipping. Whispers backstage hint that Solo has been making his own alliances, possibly preparing to seize the throne for himself. With each fracture, the once unbreakable bloodline began to resemble a battlefield of shattered loyalty. Fans wondered if Roman's reign had finally reached its end. But that all changed with one moment: the appearance of Zilla Fatu. The sight of Roman Reigns standing alongside his cousin Zilla reignited the fire that had dimmed within the bloodline's empire. It wasn't just a reunion. It was a statement. The message was clear. The tribal chief may have been silent, but he was far from finished. Zilla's emergence signaled the potential dawn of a new bloodline, a generation of warriors who would carry on the family's dominance with renewed ferocity. Younger, stronger, and perhaps even more ruthless, this new alliance could rewrite the legacy that Roman started. Fans across social media immediately began speculating about what this meant. Was Roman building a new army? Was he preparing to reclaim control from Solo? Theories exploded across the internet. Some fans called it the Bloodline Reborn, while others dubbed it the Dynasty of the Next Generation. Whatever the name, one thing is certain: Roman Reigns has never been a man to retreat. He's a strategist, a manipulator, and above all, a leader who understands that legacy must evolve to survive.